Alright. Gotta get used to, talking. I wanna make this, completely silent. Going on a walk to the hill. This feels so weird. I feel like there's, people who, record themselves, just harassing, store employees, you know? Trying to, make sure I don't just put this in front of my face. Because it's definitely a bit of a quiet neighborhood, which is honestly great for us. Because there's people that... Because, I feel like a phone-addicted little baby right now. You know? It's pretty hot outside. But, I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna, edit anything out. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. It's a first video type-ish. Type-ish. What am I talking about? But, I'm gonna try and give y'all, something to look at. You know? If I'm gonna do this, I might as well commit. Because, you know, I feel like... I don't know, it's hard to explain. Kind of explained already. But this is gonna be a bit of a long video. Which I guess is fine. Might be 40 minutes long, maybe. If I record, walking back, which I probably won't, actually. Not gonna see much, I guess. So unless, I'll keep it recording, just to be safe. Not to be safe, but in case I see anything interesting. If it's, a cat or something. Oh. I swear. It'll be, dead quiet. I know y'all might not have heard that, but, I heard a bunch of kids yelping. Just off in the distance. And I hate when that happens. Because, it's so scary. I'm what's going on? Granted, this is, the safest neighborhood in the world, bro. This is the most suburban it gets. And honestly, it gets way fancier from here. If you think these houses are crazy, it gets so much crazier. Some of the houses look like something you'll see, like a YouTuber with, 2 million subscribers living in, which, ideally, I'll get there. But, I don't know. At this point, I'm just doing this for the love of the game. Hopefully, I can get, some subscribers, though. Hopefully somebody sees this. Well, who knows? Ooh. I need to figure out if, this records audio. I hope it does. Because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be pissed. Because then this is basically just... Oh, and those, full walkthroughs with no commentary. And I never understood the appeal of that. I get, if you didn't want to pay for the game, but, just watch, a Markiplier video or something at that point. That just seems so boring. So basic. Hopefully, it records audio, though. Hopefully. I'm praying. Whew. Alright. But if it doesn't, then I don't know. Maybe, I might just have to record this another day. But I'll double check. I'll double check. Crumb. That is a horrible last name. Grant, I don't think I should be saying too much. My last name sucks, too. Grant, there's, worse last names. You know? It could be worse. They could have got stuck with someone I don't know. Anything, if you, I don't know, put together with, the first name and last name and, lines up to something, those names are always nasty work. You know, the classic was, bend over. Anything like that. I know it's a basic example, but I think it fits what I'm talking about. Those names, I feel bad for anybody with those names. That is just evil. Setting up that poor kid with such an awful last name. Thankfully, I don't have a bad name. My name's pretty alright. We're gonna have a pretty basic name. Most basic names are just okay. See, like this, where we start getting a bit more fancy, but it somehow gets more fancy from here, which I never understand. Now I'm scared walking through this part. Not because, like, it's dangerous. But, like, this place always has, like, at least, like, 2 cars pass by whenever I go through here. Which isn't great, because then I look like I'm addicted to my phone. And I look like an absolute loser. Even though that's pretty much the opposite. I'm going on a walk. I feel like one of those people you'll see just, like, going on a walk that's just on their phones. Which I did at one point. I was playing Pokemon Go. Back when I had Pokemon Go. I don't really play Pokemon Go now. But I was trying to catch this one Pokemon. I forgot which one it was. And then I just tripped. Because we don't have really, like, any sidewalks here for some reason. Which sucks. I hate how having a sidewalk is, like, a commodity. Like, something to be like, oh, great, let's go. A sidewalk. Like, sidewalks would be, like, the bare minimum. I get, like, not putting one here. But, like, in, like, the actual neighborhood, I feel like there should always just be a sidewalk, you know? Whatever. It's fine. I can live without sidewalks. Like, right now I'm just walking on the middle of the, not really the middle, but, like, on the road. And up just ahead, there actually are sidewalks. Saw a bird. Be honest though, this phone ain't the most high quality. It is high quality though, actually. Now I'm actually I'm barely like looking through the phone. I'm trying to like keep it a bit low. You know, keep it away from my face. So y'all can like still see stuff, but I can still see like ahead of me. You know? Alright. Now this is where it starts getting very rich and very suburban. Don't go over there, though. Parents think that's an awful idea, apparently. But yeah, this is, like, the biggest and richest looking houses I think I have ever seen. Bro, on this screen, everything looks so dull. It is, oh, man, it is, like, max saturation out here, guys. But maybe that's just my eyes playing tricks on me, I don't know. Yeah, this is, like, where things get really just rich, which I know I said that a bunch now. Hopefully, we don't see any cars this entire trip. That would be amazing and incredible. Oh, I'm out in Cleveland. Alright, we should be good. Sorry about that. I might edit that out. That's not lost. Got a FedEx driver there. Ah, poor guy. That has to be heavy to carry. Hopefully I never have to work at FedEx. Man, I don't work any like dead-end minimum wage jobs. Every single time I hear somebody mention them, it's always like, oh yeah, they suck. Which I guess is to be expected. I'm trying to give y'all a good angle, but I'm trying to like not make it too obvious I'm recording. Because I'm sure nobody really likes being recorded. Sorry if I'm not talking too much or I like sound out of breath. Because I kind of am. It is very hot outside right now. Which is perfect for me. Since this is the day I decided to Finally filmed something for everybody. Everybody just need me. Nobody's watching this. We're almost there. Oh, wait. It's only been 10 minutes? Jesus. Much shorter than I thought. Oh my god. Oh, jeez, man. Granted, they're probably a lot longer than me, because probably like, if I remember correctly, not if I remember correctly, what am I talking about? Most time when I'll get up there, there's a little area just a bit up ahead. I'll sit down there for a minute. I just think to myself, which I know seems a little weird, but don't judge me, guys. Just a sign right up ahead. This place always seemed like super liminal to me, cause like, especially now, cause it's so empty. Like even it usually has like cars, but no, it just has nothing. Just houses and signs. Like, so weird. And I'm gonna be honest, this entire place is just pretty liminal. Like, all these houses look like they're just like freshly abandoned. Like somebody just ran out or something, you know? But yeah, if we're going off this time I get back, the walk will have been like 30 minutes. Which ain't that bad. It's probably better to go on a short walk when it's this hot outside. My dad was actually working outside earlier. He's inside right now, and he's just laying down on the kitchen floor with like a rag over his face. And I don't blame him. It is hot outside. My parents said it's one of the hottest days of the year, which that I do not believe. I don't think it's that hot. But it is hot outside. Seriously. I'm so glad I don't live in Arizona. This is probably like a daily occurrence. This is just like a regular day. Like, they probably see this one, they're like, oh, it's a little cool outside today, guys. Let's go. Let's go. All right, everybody, put on your jackets. Like a cold day to them is probably like, it's like 86 degrees. I actually used to live in Arizona. Back when I was like really young. I was like 6. I don't even think, yeah. I lived with like a bunch of my family in this one big house. It was me, my brother, my dad. Actually, no, I don't think my dad lived with him, which is a bit weird. And I don't really remember much from back when I was 6. It was me, my brother, my grandparents, my aunt and uncle, and then my cousins, my 2 cousins. One of them actually was born while we lived there. I remember we went to like the hospital. We were watching, we were in this like huge waiting room. It was just me, my brother, my grandma in there. And we were just watching Wild Kratts. You know? Just watching Wild Kratts. And I remember they wheeled around this little, like, kind of like a carriage. And we had to, like, turn it down. Because we were still watching it as we, like, saw our baby cousin for the first time. It was wild. But yeah, we're pretty much at where we're supposed to be. Walk a little bit ahead. How's that going up here? It has a great view. I still remember that. We were like playing with like a couple of Hot Wheels we brought with us. We were just watching Wild Kratts. Alright. Yeah, I always sit on that little thing right there. I don't know what to call it. Like a manhole or anything that sticks out on the ground. There we go. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Okay, not touching that again. It is blazing outside. It really burned on my hand. I look like a vampire right now. I'm gonna be completely honest. I know I say I like going on walks, but like, I've gone on like maybe like a few walks this entire like summer. You know, I've been staying pretty much like entirely just inside, except for like maybe like 5-minute periods during the day. Or like I need to go grab groceries out of my parents' car or something. I've been an absolute just chud this entire summer, just a bum. I really need to get better with that. Because I'm going to be like, oh man, I want to go outside, but I just won't feel motivated enough to do it. Because I would be bored. Like 10:30, I'll be like, oh man, I'm so bored. And then I'll just... Sorry, my nose is really stuffy. Then I'll just sit there and be bored. So like going outside on like a walk or just like anything, really. Hopefully y'all enjoy the view. In fact, actually down there, right around there, is actually a pond. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'd love to show y'all, but I'll probably do that another time. Maybe I'll take like a picture of it, because I want to just show you basically like the same neighborhood again. I might show you like on a walk when I go all the way down there. I'm not gonna I'm trying to avoid show y'all like just straight up dead ends. I don't really like to do that. I feel like that's a bit anticlimactic. I might, if I just can't find any good spots to go to. Because there was this one road I was exploring, just walking on. My parents did not like that. You know, they didn't want me to walk on that road, which was fair enough. That road actually had a decent amount of cars on it. And they were going like 60 miles an hour. I don't really blame them for that. Bro, oh, it's so hot. Ow. But like, you know, at this point, I'm kind of running out of places to walk to. Like, I've been going to this spot for like ages now. Where I'll just like walked like the same spots. Because I just can't find anywhere new. One day I might go on a walk like into the woods right there, maybe. That's only like when I'm starting to like really run out of places to show y'all. Y'all pretty much just me. Nobody's watching this. But like, first few walks I'll try and keep them nice, short, and sweet. But you know, whatever. Maybe I'll like do maybe like a little bit of a walk. Maybe like edit most of it out, cause y'all will still see a few new houses. Not really, actually, cause the way I get back. Okay, my butt is getting seared right now. I would love to keep sitting here, but that is very hot. So I'm gonna go home. We're not going back. We're going down. I always like walking down like this. Gets me a bit more steps in, and it makes the walk a little longer. You know, which is good, because the whole point of these is to make them last long. Yeah, one day I might go on a walk in there. There's a road that leads in there. I've never actually seen anybody going there. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like a closed road or something. I'm assuming it is, because I don't think nobody really needs to go driving on into the woods. There's a shocking amount of roads that lead into the woods, actually. I've seen like 2 or 3 of them, actually. Hornet or something right there. Lost. But yeah, one day I might do a video where I walk in there. I'll probably not record too much on actually when I'm in like this little area, but I'll start probably recording more once I actually get into the woods. Like, I don't really know what's in there. I don't know if that's even like legal. So that one's a maybe. I might, okay? I might. Alright. I'll record this part just because you'll actually see something new. I'll probably stop recording once I actually get into like this. It's like the street next to my street, because I don't want y'all seeing my house. And I guess y'all probably could just hunt down my location with how many houses I showed, if you want to. Yeah, the ponds, like right down there. We have sidewalks. I love sidewalks. The fact we don't have more sidewalks, like, sorry, I had to put y'all in my pocket real quick. It is. I'm not gonna go down there. That part just leads to a dead end, as far as I know. Because I went down there once, like 6 months ago. It was just a dead end. You know, well, alright, I need to show y'all this house, bro. Like, that house always was, like, the weirdest thing to me. Because, like, what's the point of that little wall? It always seemed a little weird, you know? Oh my god, there's just so many cars coming. That's what I'm saying. Like, they see me and I feel like I'm a phone-addicted bum. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm just this, like, little gremlin that has, like, 20 hours of screen time a day. I hate that feeling so much. Like, if I'm gonna record these videos, I kind of have to, you know, have a phone now, unless I get, like, meta glasses. Which, like, why? Why? Britt Dowling. Selling this house. Oh, how they don't, like, get rid of, like, the little turtle statues. I was like those. I feel like every time I go on a walk, there's, like a new house on sale. There's another one right up ahead. Which I guess makes sense. These houses must be pretty expensive. And most homeowners are probably, like, old, rich, white people. You know, the ones where, like, most their head is just completely bald, but have a little bit right in the very back. Which actually is the majority of groups in my life. I happen to be in a lot of places filled with old, white, rich people. Like, I go to a church, I'm, like, convinced, like, 6%, like 95% are just all white people. Which I guess makes sense, considering where I live. But, like, still. Like, can we get some variety here, man? It'd be really great, you know? You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice to get some variety. But, like, I'm fine with it, as long as I get to see some sick houses. You know? One of the main reasons I go on walks is actually to see the houses. Always really fascinating. Alright. We should just a little bit further. And we'll get to where we can turn back to, like, the really green area. That's another dead end. I'm not gonna go down there. If it's, like, a longer dead end, like, it takes a bit longer for it to actually become a dead end, I might go down there. But if it, like, is, like, you walk for, like, 3 minutes and you reach the dead end, I'm not going. By the way, I like that street sign. It says CT. What does CT mean? Maybe I can answer that for me, because I don't really feel like looking it up, actually. What does CT mean? I feel stupid for asking. Like, I know what the rest mean, you know, street, you know, stuff like that. But, like, I never understood what that meant. Really. And I feel dumb for asking. Hopefully one of y'all can answer that for me. You know? Like, honestly, the way I see it is, like, I don't know, I'm talking about nothing at this point. I'm trying to, like, talk to keep the video interesting. When, for all I know, the audio isn't even on. I still haven't checked. Hopefully it is, though. I'm hoping and praying that it is. Because then this is just, like, gonna be kind of boring, and nobody's gonna know why I put the phone in my pocket. So, I'll probably watch over this video afterwards. Maybe not, like, the full thing, but I'll, like, skim through it. You know? And my thing is, I don't know if I'm even gonna, like, edit anything out. For all I know, I'll just, like, upload, like, the raw footage. But I don't know. Probably would be wise, try and get a little knowledge on editing. Got the sky looking nice as always. I mean, this is probably as, like, empty as it's gonna get, which sucks. Because, personally, what I would love, my dream one day, is, like, live in a place where I'm just, like, completely alone. You know? Like, if I had 3 wishes, one of them would be, like, I have, like, basically just, like, an alternate Earth, except it's just completely empty, and I could just, like, go there whenever I wanted. So I could just go on walks there. I could be completely alone, nothing, no sound, just me. Because I hate being around people. That's not true, actually. I love being around people. It depends, though. I like being alone, too. Alright, well, we're back in the greenery. There's a house back there. I'm gonna try not to focus on it too much. Because I think the family's still home, and I don't want to look like I'm just a kid just recording their house for the sake of it. One thing I do want to point out about this house, though, is you see the little box up ahead? It has a little sign saying, like, oh, if you have any packages, please put it in there. Which, like, feels so dumb. You know? Like, what if they have, like a really big box? Like, I don't know, like a piece of furniture or something, like a chair. There's no way that'd fit in that little, like, recycling bin. Like, I don't know, maybe that's just me, though. Should be able to fit, like, most things, though, especially, like, mail, like regular mail. And I always hate walking on this road, too, because it doesn't even have, like, little sides. I can go on, so I'm just walking on a straight road, you know? Feels a bit wrong. Well, whatever. At this point, the Earth's made more for traveling with cars than just walking or jogging or running, which does suck. But that's why I love parks. Let's see, how long is this video? 27 minutes. Okay, I was right. We'll be home in like 30 minutes, maybe like 32 or something, 33. Honestly, what would be even worse is like the audio did work, but I've just been talking so quietly that like y'all can barely understand what I'm saying. That would suck. You know? What if I just hate how my voice sounds? That's how everybody is. They'll like record themselves doing something, they just hate how their voice sounds. Because it always sounds a lot more like high pitch than you think. Like, I'm not gonna act like I have this deep, gravelly voice, but I don't sound like an 8-year-old that just had like 5 pounds of pure sugar either. Man. But yeah, we should be home soon. We just gotta go up this hill. I hate hills. There's so many hills. I'm just gonna tell y'all this now. We will be going up a lot of hills. Like a bunch. Which does suck. But it's fine. It's fine. Oh, this is like one of the better ones too. My knee, ow. Like, there are some, like a few areas I've been to, they are like way worse than this. Like, I'm talking, like there was like two I think I've seen that I actually wouldn't be surprised if like older cars were to go on it, they just like would flip over. Some of them are just that bad. And I get why the hills are like this, you know. Sandbridge's in a pretty hilly area, but like still, Jesus. Whew. I picked such a horrible day to do this. I should have picked doing this in like winter. So, sure it'd be cold, but like, Jesus. At least I can wear a bunch of jackets. Like, it's always better to have cold weather than hot weather. Because with cold weather, you can always at least put on more layers. Like, it's a bit of a common argument, but like, I just want to point that out. Alright. I feel so bad for my dad. Like, I'm just walking. I can only imagine how bad it was for him. He was really just working out outside, wearing his little America Duck shorts. I don't know where he got them, but he just always wears these shorts that have a bunch of America flags on them, and then they have a bunch of ducks on them too. Which honestly fits him the best, I think. That's like the most him think he's ever worn. Alright, I love to just sit down. But if there's one thing I hate that looks more like I'm an addicted, antisocial gremlin that goes outside once every 2 months like I do, it's sitting down and still being on your phone. That is such an awful look. Granted, it's probably just the anxiety in me talking, because I know nobody really cares now that I really think about it. Yeah, it is so hot outside. Jesus. Like, I know y'all can't see it, I prefer you don't, but I am, like, lifting up my shirt to wipe the sweat off my face right now. Like, I am sweating right now. I'm drenched. I'm not that sweating. Drenched is when, like, there's constant, like, drips just dropping off your face. That's when I consider somebody, like, drenched in sweat. I'm not that sweaty, but if I were to stay outside for, like, 10 minutes, I probably would be. Oh, wait, no, we got a little gust of wind. That's great. That's perfect, actually. Just what I want. Just what I want. All right. Well, we're approaching on my street, and I don't want to, like, dox myself. So, thank anybody who watches this. Thank you. But I'm probably gonna close this out right now. Thank you. And bye.